Today's horoscope, Capricorn March 14, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The Sun aligns with Neptune today, encouraging you to connect with your spiritual needs and dreams. It's a time for seeking a stronger sense of purpose through what you're sharing and learning. You can be communicating in particularly creative or compassionate ways, and ideas for marketing or promotional strategies stand out as special now. This transit comes as a gentle reminder to slow down and listen to your needs for a little more color, imagination, or whimsy in your life. While Neptune stimulates creativity, it can also confuse or blur boundaries, and you might want to watch for potential miscommunications. With this influence in play, the technical side of things may not get as much attention. The focus is on expressing yourself in new ways or through different channels. Your love horoscope. Where have you been overexerting your control? Single or already romantically attached, the cosmos is urging you to be a little softer and more compassionate with your approach. This, of course, includes the compassion you have for yourself when it comes to love and romance. However, the challenge could potentially stem from the Moon's journey through sensitive Cancer via your committed 7th house of significant others, as it will also be making an opposition to powerhouse Pluto in your sign. Your shadow side is being illuminated, but Luna's trine to the Sun and Neptune in Pisces could be the reason you're deceiving yourself. Your career horoscope. Speak from the heart. Although you are a Saturn-ruled sign, you can be surprisingly soft when the time is right. So, today's Sun conjunct Neptune in Pisces could inspire you to take a gentler approach to your workplace dialogues. You may have opportunities to connect with coworkers or even open up about your professional stressors. The conjunction encourages you to be a little more emotional than usual, so lean into it. But be mindful that Neptune's hazy energy could potentially cause some confusion, so make sure you are employing your active listening skills. Your finance horoscope. The Moon only returns for its monthly visit to your financial sector today, but comes full circle from last month's full moon. This could see things come together to fruition to a head, turning or tipping point, but in a way that brings closure or completion. A clash with Venus and Mars in your income sector could create some financial tension, but the planets of money and passion can turn this into motivation on both sides of the financial fence. Social life today. You are enjoying harmonious relations with family and friends. Take time for shared activities, they will give you great pleasure. Occasions like this let you see what kind of person you are and the role you play amongst family and friends. What could be better than to find yourself in the company of others? Your dating horoscope. Your energy level bounces back up, so get outside and get silly. Share your playfulness. Flirting tips. Don't let how you're feeling pass you by. Instead, voice your romantic wishes and tell others what you're willing to give and what is expected in return. Go out and make yourself noticed. Be courageous. Find the person who is right for you and discover how you might begin to share wonderful times with another. Lucky numbers 5, 8, 17, 31, 41. Your well-being horoscope. Knowing how to care for yourself takes preparation. Bring out the best in yourself by planning ahead. There is almost no physical activity that you wouldn't enjoy, so pick the one that is most convenient for you on a practical level. There should be little or no obstacles in the path of getting this exercise. Build up a practice around this chosen activity and use it as your support for when the going gets rough. Your daily numeroscope. Whether it's paperwork that needs to be sorted through, or some budgeting that's ahead on your schedule, this day will help you along. An added energy that enhances your organizational, financial, and concentration skills will give you the extra edge to be as versatile as you need to be when it comes to getting things done. Just be sure that you know when it's time to call it a day. You'll need to rejuvenate after doing so much. Try a short nap, or just relax this evening. Daily Planetary Overview. The Sun and Neptune connect in Pisces this morning, causing confusing emotions and thoughts. Try to do a grounding activity to center yourself at that time. The dreaded Moon-Pluto opposition also takes place this morning, which means most of us could experience some major mood swings. And because we can all be easily manipulated during this transit, we are far more likely to want to, and succeed at, pushing each other's buttons. There could be a looming sense of hopelessness, and whatever we're feeling insecure about could be magnified, so don't be surprised if you're acting unusually jealous or sensitive too. The moon moves into sociable Leo this afternoon, so hopefully we can at least put on a great show if we're feeling less than grounded at that time. That's because it's likely that we'll be in a bad mood for the rest of the night. Talking before you think, assuming things, jumping to conclusions, they're all possible, and not in a good way. You're likely to not only have a short fuse, but also be very aggressive about it. This is not a great time for business deals, and relationships could suffer during this period. Sky for today. In the early morning, the Sun and Neptune align in Pisces. This once-a-year transit dissolves the ego, helping us to connect with our mystical nature. This influence can be healing if our hearts have hardened to others, or if we have sacrificed our softness in the belief that we must always be strong and resilient. However, this aspect also distorts boundaries that may be legitimately erected to keep those at bay who would exploit our generosity and kindness. We can fall victim to guru types who claim to have the answers now, particularly those whose spiritual guise makes them appear harmless. This signature factors into the upcoming Virgo full moon, so seek to be compassionate as well as discerning in your relationships. Chase your dreams, embrace your inner magic, and exercise your creativity. After sunup, Cancer moon opposes Pluto in Capricorn, stimulating intense emotions. We can be compelled to act manipulatively, a subconscious response to feeling powerless. Our judgment is not fundamentally sound now, so we should avoid placing ourselves in dangerous situations or entertaining toxic relationships just to prove we can handle them. The moon then enters a void period lasting until the early afternoon. Delay confrontations and even settling disagreements until after the moon ingresses into a new sign.